What a weird one, and boy is it fighting. This one, even as simple as it is to build, has fought me tooth and nail the whole time. Um, I'm going to go through and we'll take the body off here in just a second and give you a status update with this thing. But I can go ahead and tell you that this one here is taking a little bit longer than I actually thought it was going to take. Uh, and the intent is still there to modify this thing and bring those tires up under the fender wheels to where they don't stick out so far. They stick out some ridiculous amount. And I want to try to take it back to that vintage, 1980s holiday buggy, but with an updated chassis. I'm probably going to piss off the Tamiya purists or Tamiya purists by saying that I am not going to use Tamiya parts on this car, and I want to explain why. First and foremost, there's not a hobby shop around me that carries any kind of A-arms or anything like that for any Tamiya kits other than like a TTO1, TTO2, stuff like that, that guys are out here racing in the parking lots. So I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to use stuff that's readily available, even if I have to modify it some. And I may wind up making some parts for the front end of this thing once I find a set of arms that will actually work and draw those wheels in. But still in progress, still working on it, still got plans for it. Still has a 380 in this one, and it's going to stay like that for a while until I run it and see how slow it is, and then I'll probably wind up and do something with a 540 in that one too. But let me get the body off, and I'll show you guys what I've had to do. It's not much, but it's just this one should have been done a long time ago. Yeah, this is a weird little rig. Now I like it. Don't get me wrong, and I'm still on the fence about that body. I think that body's going to look good. I'm going to try my level best not to. The problem I have is these fenders up here, and I'm going to try my level best not to not to modify them and keep it the way it is. Uh, one of the biggest issues I'm having right now is the kit supplied ESC is not working at all. I can get power to it through the battery to the ESC, but it's not sending power from the ESC to any of my receivers. I thought I had a batch of bad receivers, but it's not. It's in the ESC. So I will probably wind up taking that out and just replacing it with a cheap 1080 or something like that for a brushed motor, because I'll never put brushless in this thing. Just this is just a project to see if I can do what I'm trying to do. I haven't hung any of the lights. I haven't put the jerry cans on it, and I obviously have not put the roof on it yet, but it's coming. I've kind of put this one on the shelf because it's given me so much of a problem. But yank the body off and show you what we've got going on. Go ahead and apologize for all the wiring on that thing. I should just pull that ESC out, but I just haven't done it. First of all, impressed with the transmission on this thing. It is something that is real reminiscent of something that may be in like a Slash or any kind of short course truck, the way it's laid out. Again, I apologize for the light there, but great little setup. I like it. This one doesn't have bearings in it either. It's just all bushings. The only other issue I've had is with the steering servo up front. I don't know if anybody else has built one of these things that's watching it now, but the problem I had is the servo, when I put it in there and ran the servo saver that comes with it, the plate here, this is just a brace from the front end to the chassis tub, was bottoming out the servo saver, would not let the servo turn at all. It was, wouldn't let the servo turn at all. So what I had to do is I took these, if it'll straighten up, I took these screws up here, these two screws here, pulled them out, pulled them all four out, but I ran really small bushings under that, then put the screws back down. The back screws went in like they should. Those, like I said, they have I think it's actually two old black small bearings just to give it enough clearance for the servo to operate, and it works fine. It works fine now. The arms, as you can see, they are really reminiscent of a short course truck. Same thing with the rears. The top arms are a little different, but I'll probably wind up, when I find the right lower arms, and just use some kind of turnbuckle setup for that, just to keep it centered. But great little piece. The dog bones on this are plastic with metal ends on them. Hoping that they'll stay together. Everything's in there like it should be. Everything's tight, has enough play. The shocks on it are friction shocks, but they're supple enough. I mean, it's got plenty of rebound on the front. I mean, on the rear, and plenty on the front as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this done. I really want to get it done to get rid of those yellow wheels. There's something about those yellow wheels that I just don't like. I could take the tires off and shoot those wheels silver and be just as happy as anything, but I just don't like that silver. I mean, that yellow against that blue. I don't like it at all. And I took this on, like I said, as a project to try to move those things in and to take it back to a vintage look. And I'm not going to stop until I get it done. I'm going to put the body back on again, an overshot, and show you why I want to move them inward like this. But you see how far those tires stick out? It's crazy. And if you put another Tamiya wheel on it, they go out even further. Same thing with the fronts. They stick out way past fender wheels, and I just don't like it. If you were going to run it and just bash it, just have something here for somebody else to run whenever your buddies come over, it would be great. But I just want that vintage look, and so I'm not going to rest until this thing is put together the way I want. At least try it anyway. And yeah, move them things in, get rid of those pin tires. I can't stand pin tires. It needs something else on it. So I have plenty of paddle tires now since I've done all this other Tamiya stuff. So that's what's going on there. I just got to find a way to move them inside. But yeah, there it is. So far, so good. And I'll get back on it shortly. I've been so busy working on the other stuff, SMT10, and I did a color change that I'm gonna post shortly on the Hummer that I bought secondhand. So this has just been pushed back on the back burner, but I'm gonna get back to it fairly soon because I do want to have it to where it's operational, and if I want to run it, I can get it out there and do so. But there she is. Still a great kit if you wanted a kit to try to just to have on hand for your buddies to beat up on. Man, you can't beat the price on this one. This one was like $119 off of Amazon when I bought it, and had it in less than 2 days. So happy to have it. Looking forward to getting it done and seeing if I can actually accomplish what I want to go accomplish with this thing. Wish me luck. Guys, take it easy. Take good care of yourselves. Don't remember to like, comment. It's been a long day. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. There you go. And until let me try that again. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, man, we will catch you later.